no introduction. Am I the lucky girl today or what? We all know he's a mega superstar from the smash hit group, the Backstreet Boys, Kevin Richardson. And Kevin's here today with all his star power to help me and everybody else out there know something that is really important for everyone. And it's very close to me. We're talking about colon cancer today.
Absolutely.
We want you to watch this little clip.
Every 9 minutes, a person in the U.S. dies of colon cancer. My dad was one of them. He was 49 years old, too young to die. Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death, yet we don't discuss it because it involves parts of the body we don't talk about, like the colon and the rectum. Colon cancer can be prevented or treated if detected early. It's time we start talking about it.
All right, Kevin, I was 49, the same age as your dad when I was diagnosed. I was lucky.
And you are lucky.
I am blessed. I am lucky.
You are blessed.
And unfortunately, your dad passed away from it. But how did it change your life after he died? Firstly, did you even know what colon cancer was?
I had no clue. Like you were saying earlier, I had no clue what a colon was.
Me neither.
You know, and cancer is something that we don't really talk about until it touches our life or our family or our friends' lives, and I had no clue what it was. So when it happened to our family, you know, I was always like, cancer is something that happens to other people's families. It's something that happens to them over there, not to my strong, healthy, big father. But yeah, it took his life. They think when he was diagnosed, they think that he had it for about 10 years. And once they found it, it was pretty much too late to do anything.
But he did go through chemo.
He did get it removed. He did go through chemo. And then after he was gone, I was just like numb. I was like in shock. And the only thing, I was very angry. The only thing that really helped me get over the anger is realizing there was a girl next to him in the next room over. She was only like 8 years old, and she was dying of cancer. So it's something that touches everybody, and I couldn't be selfish and be like, oh, woe is me, I lost my dad. But it woke me up. It helped me to made me realize that I need to grow up quick, and I didn't have my dad to fall back on anymore.
But isn't it amazing how many people are so unaware of colon cancer, and it's a cancer that affects men and women?
Second leading cause of cancer death, like you saw on the, and 150 people die a day from it. I mean, and the good thing about it is if you catch it early, you can defeat it, just like you did. High five on that one.
You know, I have to tell you something. Until Kevin came on the show today, I didn't even know that there was a pin that represents colon cancer until today. I didn't even know. I mean, did you guys know?
Colon cancer and colon cancer awareness.
Yeah, I never knew, and I'd gone through it, and it's like, why is it? I mean, you are now, you've become a colon cancer advocate. You're out there to get the word across through your fame and through your personal experience. But why is it you think that people aren't educated to colon cancer? Is it because it's where it is?
I think it's an embarrassing part of the body. Maybe it deals with your bowels and your rectum, and you know, it's cancer in general. I think when people bring that word up, it terrifies you, you know, because so many people are dying of cancer. But it's an embarrassing subject to talk about, but we got to talk about it. The bottom line is, if you catch it early, if you get screened, if you have a family history of colon cancer, you need to get screened. From 40 over, you need to start getting screened. And if you have a history of it in your family, you need to start earlier. I'm 32 years old. I'm having my first screening this year. My brother's 36. He had his first screening. They found a polyp and removed it. So, you know, if it's in your family, you need to get checked out.
Yeah, early.
And the great thing about it is if you catch it early, you can prevent it from happening. from turning into cancer. And that's the bottom line. Kids out there that are, well, young men and women that are out there my age, talk to your grandparents and your parents about it. Get the dialogue going. Don't be embarrassed to talk about your booty.
Because we've all got one.
We've all
Men
got one.
and women, we've all got one, and we have to take care of it.
Yep.
Right?
My dad said opinions are like, everybody's got one.
Everyone's got one, that's for sure. All right, and just something a little lighter and something that will make us all happy. We want to know what's going on with the Backstreet Boys.
We've been in the studio the past 8 weeks working on our 5th album together.
Yeah.
It's been 11 years that we've been together now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that flown
That's
by?
an achievement in itself. It has flown by. It's flown by. It seems like yesterday.
But, I mean, it's amazing that you can still have the band together and you all go off and you all do your own thing, so you're all like...
We had to step away from each other for a while. I mean, we had been touring like 7 years pretty much. Thank God that we were successful enough to do that, but 7 years nonstop, and we needed to take a break and get a little perspective, and Brian and his wife had a child, first Backstreet baby. So me and my wife are going to start working on that soon. So
And you've been on Broadway, you've been...
yeah, got to
doing
have one of my
Chicago.
dreams fulfilled. Got to do Chicago on Broadway, incredible, and got to do it in your motherland in London on the
Yes.
West End. So yeah,
Not too
life
shabby,
is good.
huh?
Not too
Life
shabby.
is real good.
Life is good.
No, I thank you so much for coming
Thanks for
here today, and
having me.
thank you for all the work you do for Colin Cancer. Thank you. God bless you. Okay? Kisses. Okay. To learn more about how you can get involved, log on to SharonOsbourne.com. And today's show is all about cancer. Stay tuned. It's not a downer, it's an upper, because you can survive it. So please, please stay tuned. I have friends with me all day long, dear friends, who are going to share their stories about their battle with colon cancer. Don't go away. Coming up.